Hello and welcome back to Pioneer. We are on 14,863. That cellular tower from Feldcorp. And these mushrooms really brought in the money. But as you can see, storage is empty. They've got no water. This is going to take way too long to fill these up with water. So I've gone through and I've looked at certain mods. And there was one. Where are you? I did find one, which was this, the water barrel. For 1,700, it holds 2,000 litres. And I love the aesthetic of this, you know, it's old, I love it. But then I found this one, the G6 OTA 4.2. I have edited it, it was ridiculously priced for what it does. So I've put it at 3,500. I think it was like 7,000 and something. And it's like, that's a ridiculous price for what it is. It's this. So I put it at 3,500. I've updated the mass of it to 12,200 litres. And obviously I've done update mass false. So it acts like there's nothing in it when it's full. Like I say, full transparency. I'm not going to lie to you. The price of this thing was ridiculous. So I put it at 3,500. I've upped the capacity it can take, and obviously I've made it think that when it's full, there's nothing in it, so it's light to pull. So any of our stuff can pull it. So there's that. Yes, I know, right? So there's this thing, and it holds 12,200 litres, and I want it. But I don't want that main colour, that. Can we get that like a... I think that looks better, doesn't it? So for 3,500 it does water. There we go. So we need to top these two up with water. We need to sell this. But first, I'm going to make sure that that thing works. Because as we know, some mods don't like working. So that's what we're going to do. So let's go and pick it up from the store. I did want to get the harvest done in this episode, but as you can tell, the field isn't ready. Makes me sad. But we're definitely going to need more generators to bring in income. So I'm thinking more of those greenhouses with mushrooms. More of them, just automatically selling, because those mushrooms, wow. Did they bring in the money? Just get them automatically selling. All we got to do is fill them up with water. So that's what I think we're going to do. So we're going to go and pick up our new water tanker. But like I say, with all transparency, I will always be open and honest with you. Some of the mods people make are really good mods, but they're ridiculously priced. And the short fat man, Mr. P, is not down for that. We will give it a realistic price for what it actually is. And I need to go into files and turn down the engine sounds of this thing, because it be loud. Even for me, and right now I can't hear out my left ear. And it's still really loud for me, so it's got to be loud for you. Tell you what though, let's go, I would say, in cab. And it doesn't sound so loud, even though there's no cab. We might get the cab top for this. Probably be nice, wouldn't it? Have a cab, so we can drive around when we're doing stuff and not have the wind in my face and bugs in my teeth. Or just buy another one of these with a cab. Would be nice. I do love the fact that all the vehicles we've got are old. I love that. None of this new stuff, all old equipment. We do need to save up and buy a plot of land and start saving up as well to buy houses, because the houses are expensive. And obviously we've got to pay for putting the roads in and all that. I mean, I could put the mod in where it doesn't cost me to do painting and things like that, but yeah. Alright, let's go pick this up. And I have to remember, I do have manual attach now. Thanks, Adacon. Oh, dear. Does this just run purely by hitch or PTO or wires or what? What's the game of this thing? Oh, jeez. Yeah, let's turn you off a minute, buddy. You're loud. Alright, so I think it's that and that. No cables or anything? No? No? Just that? That is... Don't ask me how that's attached, it's magic. I have absolutely no idea how that's attached. Alright, let's get the old girl up and running. There we go. I do want to buy some more of those greenhouses because wow, 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 wow. Did they give us a lot of money? Let's go. We still do have the saw over there, which we can use to take trees down if needs be. We will only take them down if they are in the way. Like I say, I'm not going to do what everyone else does in a survival series. Chop trees down, get lots of money. We're not doing that here. We're doing it the proper way, the hard way. Like we say, when we buy animals, we buy them as babies. So we don't get the produce from them straight away. Don't get the benefits straight away. I tell you what, though, I'd love to make like a little campsite in like a tree area. I think that would be really nice. And again, like I say, this thing, when it's full with water, it's not going to act like it's full. It's going to be like we're pulling it right now. Which is fantastic for us, because we've got old equipment. And I really do want to get that Fordson back. I do want to buy that again. But I'm going to try and keep it as to where we're using old tractors only. And of course, we're going to get like a showroom and put all the old vintage tractors in it. And use them periodically. I'm thinking about buying another one of these with a cab. 15, is it 1555 or the 1855? I think it's the 1855. Who knows? It's not like I love Oliver or anything, and it's not like it's my favourite tractor. Anyone that knows me knows it is. Right, here we go. For anybody that watches other stuff on YouTube, if you do like Oliver like me, please do go check out the Oliver guy, Chris Lossy, on YouTube. His channel is amazing. The equipment he has is Oliver based and white based and all that. Absolutely lovely. Right, do you open or anything? Skip, open, follow, initiate, next tool. Okay. Jeez, you are louder. Wow. You're loud. Wow, you're going to take a while to fill up, aren't you? Still, it's got to be better than 500 litres. Jeez. Well, whilst that's filling up, we are going to build some more of those greenhouses, because those things absolutely made us a good amount of money. Which one are you? Flower nursery, mushrooms. So let's put some more in. How much space did I give? About that. There. There. And do you know what? I'll turn it that way. We'll have two more. There. There. I mean, the ground's going to be a little bit, yeah. So let's smooth it out. Smooth the ground out. Let's just make that area a little bit bigger. There we go. As you can see, we are getting charged for using the terrain tool. There we go. Might need to get rid of this tree and this tree. Are you full? You are. Beautiful. Let's go. And let's get these topped up, because 14 grand is nothing to be sniffed at. We need to set our other greenhouses for mushrooms to selling. So change output to selling. Change output to selling. Change the output to selling. And output to selling. There we go. Alright. Let's move this out the way. We'll put it over here for now. There we go. So we've got a decent amount of greenhouses, which is fantastic. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 greenhouses. Brilliant. Let's flick some water in here. Let's activate all of them. Might as well, just to get them ready. There we go. Like I say, getting started and getting stuff set up to get money periodically is the best way to go about it. Like we did in Garden Farmer, we set a lot of stuff up in the beginning to sort us out later on down the line. Why are you not filling? Am I too far away? Have you turned off again? Probably. There we go. That was strange. So overall, well, we've already got 15 mushrooms in those, 24 in that one. So it has a holding capacity of water for 5,000. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 30,000 litres will fill all of those greenhouses. So 3 trips. Just under. Will fill all the greenhouses. Does take a while to fill this thing, but hey, we're doing it. We need more of those as well. Those there. To help generate some cash. But today is all about earning money and putting it back into earning more money, which for us is fantastic. Let's just have a quick look at how much do you give us? 600, 400. There is that for 54,000, but that's cheating. There's a parking meter. We could put another parking meter in. There's all the rental houses. I mean, there is this wind generator. I mean, we could put some more in. Look at that. That's going to be earning us a decent amount of money now. Obviously, once we get a decent area, we will move all them to a designated area, and there'll be a lot of them. So whatever you do, don't look at them. we go. Right, was this the one? 263, yes. Wow, they go through water really fast. Okay, you're full. Oh. I don't know what I hit there. Maybe the blue bucket? Maybe? These mushrooms are going to be a really good earner for us. Leaves us really low on the money we have right now. Like we say, in the long run, we're going to be way better off. There we go. Let's turn. And I did set all these to sell, didn't I? Selling, 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 selling. Okay. Alright. So we do not need to worry about the mushrooms. All we need to do is the water. That's fine. We have this tanker for that. Like I said, do you want to look at like solar panels? There we go. Get some water. I do need to make another field over here. So in this episode, what we might do is get the field footprint in, but not put anything in until we've harvested this. Then we can have it as one big field. We also need a trailer. But I have found a mod. Where are you? I think it might be in trucks. Oh, there it is. For 21,000, we've got the International Harvester. Omar grain truck. Which is fantastic. It holds just over 15,000 litres. Which for us would be really nice. Pinstripe. Ooh. Omaha standard. I don't see the difference between design 1 and design 2. What's the difference? Can anybody see the difference between design 1 and 2? Because I sure can't. Huh. I have absolutely no idea. Do we want horns? No. Engine? Probably want a decent engine. Turn for $1,000. That's going to cost 22,000. So hopefully next month we're going to have enough money to buy that grain truck, which would be phenomenal. We also need to paint in a better dirt road. Because, you know, Mr. P was broke. There we go, around this way. Oh. There we go. And of course we'll give the sheep some as well. Or the lambs, should I say. Right, are you full? You are. And this one. And you're now filling up as well. I mean, look, this one. It's already got 34 litres of mushrooms. If only they grew that fast in real life, huh? I do like me some mushrooms. Alright. We'll fill this water tanker up again after we've given the lambs some water. We'll sell that little tanker there. Just to get recover a little bit of money back. Do need to check on how they're doing with food. It does look like they've still got a decent amount of food in there. There we go. How much food, water do they take? About 5,000. Oh, 6,000. Okay. Alright. That is then done. Nice money-making escapade today. Does leave us fairly brassic when it comes to money, but we've put in some more of these. We've put in 4 more greenhouses for mushrooms. Now, do I need to turn that again? No. There we are. But yeah, I think we're doing fantastic. I do need to get this area mown here and put into the silage pit, as well as do that area over there. So I think before we get the end of this episode done, what we'll do is we'll get the footings for that oh jeez, don't like it when it does that. We'll get the footings out for the add-on to that field, which I think would be good. Just gotta wait for this to fill up. Oh, you are loud. These are going to earn us a decent amount of money. Oh, they're opposite. What? You can tell which ones I put in this side. Right, you are done. Okay. There we are. See, look, Zedekon, I remembered. Honestly, I'm going to forget a lot of times about that and get frustrated why things aren't attaching. You wanted it, you got it. Lift up. And let's make an addition to this field. How far out can we go? Probably about here. So let's lower it down. Allow create fields. Try not to go through my crop that's in. Hey, look at that! It's like I've done it before. Who would have guessed? Let's try not to dig out my... Or we could. Okay. So try not to dig out the crop I've got in. Alright, here we are. And like I say, always be a little bit forward of where you need to do, because then you can reverse. Like this. There you go. And then go forward. All right. So let's try and figure out how far over there we can go. We want a pretty decent sized field, because in the next episode we're going to be harvesting, we're going to be looking at a new seeder. There we go. That there I think will do. Try and level it out. There we are. I mean, it is a bit before our line, but that's fine. But as long as we get the footings done, we'll be golden. Let's try and keep a nice straight line. If we can. See, look, Mr. P can do straight lines. Kind of. And there. So that's going to be a decently sized field, that's for sure. How long have we been going for? We've got time. Let's get this field done. The ground's probably going to need a little bit of smoothing off. But I don't want to mess with what we already have. So now we can rip... Oh. Now when we can rip all this up, because once that's done, we'll get that harvested, put in the silo, and we can then concede this whole area that we are now expanding to. But putting in them extra greenhouses, wow, and those extra wind turbines, they really are going to help us with cash. I think it was the smart thing to do. Like I say, if you set yourself up for success at the start, you're golden. And that is what we're doing. Let's just go straight across. Oh, must be a really bad dip there or something. This is going to be a nice big field. Once we look at that other seeders and planters, then we can look at expanding on the fields that we own, expanding on the additional secondary field we have over there. This is going to be a nice size field. We're definitely going to need a field with a cash crop. So maybe over the back, have a cash crop field with soya beans or whatever the best price crop is for no man's land will probably be what we pick. But do we really need a cash crop field when we've got the wind turbines over there, when we've got the mushrooms? I mean, we might not need a cash crop. Down we go. I mean, if needs be, because we've got that pallet mod now, we could always buy wheat. 5,000 litres for £1,000. Nicely priced. I mean, in real life, £1,000, it's expensive, but in farming terms, it's probably not. Let's turn. I knew it. Oh, there's always that one little piece. Ay, ay, ay. Let's go. Ugh. I'm gonna be here for 15 years. Digging out this. But I didn't want to destroy what we've already planted, because that needs to be for the ducklings. We need to make sure we've got enough for them. I don't know, in real life, have you ever tried duck eggs, quail eggs and things like that? Let me know. And if you do like eggs, what's your favourite way of having them? Do like me a good egg, gotta say. Especially with a fried breakfast. Sausages, eggs, mushrooms, bacon, baked beans, tomatoes, some toast. Oh, for me that sounds like the best kind of morning. I was thinking about doing this off screen, but hey, we had time. We're going to be really in the money soon, surely, with all of those mushrooms. Oh, don't run over the wheat. What I might do is just snake across this bit. But like I've always said, when I do a survival series, I do it the right way. None of this, oh, there's loads of trees, let's chop them down and make loads of easy money. Like seriously, it bugs me. People do a survival series and they already start off with a tractor, a trailer, a harvester. And it's like, what's survival about that? Well, literally, what is survival about that? You've already started off with all the basic equipment you need. We started off with the basics. That's how we roll. I mean, you see our planter and our seeder. Honestly, the next series after this one it's going to be even harder. I've already got it all planned out and all set up, ready for when this one finishes. And you're probably going to be there going, Mr. P, you are crazy. Absolutely crazy. Why do this to yourself? It's because I'm a glutton for punishment and I like making things difficult. Because the way I do things with farm sim like this is when you buy something, you actually feel like you've earned it. You know, you've put in the hard work to get that piece of machinery. It isn't just, oh, I've got £85,000 for cutting down trees. Let's buy that. No, we've had to put in the hard work. We had to use a hand lawnmower to cut the first initial pieces of grass. We're still having to use a shovel, but we could get a bucket for the front loader we got over there on the Oliver Super 88. We'll have to have a look at buckets. Maybe see if there's the small bristle and lade. I do love that mod. That's one I can't live without. Because the bucket actually tips as well. Don't hit the crop, please. gonna have to make one more pass after this. But like I say, what you ask for in the comments, 9 times out of 10, I put it in the series. There are some things that you say that it's like, well, you know, you wanted greenhouses, and I was like, well, we've already done the open garden and all that with Garden Farmer. How can we switch it up with this one? Well, mushrooms. Yes, mushrooms. Could I have put the other ones in and get wheat and all that, and the easy way of doing it? Yes, I could have. But I didn't. We got mushrooms. There was a workaround. We now have manual attach, which is going to frustrate me to no end, because I will forget. Look at the size of what this field's gonna be. That is beautiful. Love to see it. I was thinking maybe a little field there, in that area between those rocks, but then I thought, I definitely want another field over here. I'm thinking maybe there or over here. But I'll probably do that off screen. Like here. Have we got time? Yeah, we've got time. This will be an extended episode. Let's go for it. You all deserve it. Let's do it. There will do. We've got time. And that little track come down this side. And how far across did we go? About there. Obviously, I won't let you watch me fill it all in. You know, I'm not that much of a brute. There we go. We'll have another additional field here. Look at that. I don't think that looks that bad. But that is going to be it for this one. I do want to say a massive thank you to everybody that jumps in the comments and everything and watches this content. You know, don't be shy. Jump in the comments, say hello. I truly do appreciate every single one of you. And, yeah. As always, please do remember I do have a second channel, Mr. P Makes, where I create masterpieces. Do go check that channel out. Link will be in the description. But as for that, please do make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, slap that notification bell to get notified of any new video that comes to the channel. Till then, have a great day, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next one, where hopefully in that one we'll be harvesting. Never can tell. See you all then.